All right, we begin with the half-court possession with the Spurs kicking the ball to DeJounte Murray to initiate the action. There's about 13 seconds left, so he's going to try to take Malcolm Brogdon here off the dribble. All right, DeJounte starts driving by Brogdon. We notice that the defender who's supposed to be guarding Keldon Johnson is Victor Oladipo, and he's kind of more worried about this dribble penetration by DeJounte Murray, so he's going to try to dig in and help try to force a steal on this drive by Murray, so Murray does a good job of kicking out to Keldon Johnson. Now Johnson's going to have two choices here at this moment where he can either decide to shoot the three or he can try to drive toward the basket. And so let's see what he does. He drives toward the basket. Now again, he's got a height advantage over Victor Oladipo, and so he uses this little floater to go in over Oladipo. All right, now we notice that Lonnie Walker has the ball here, and he's pushing the break pretty early. And as we can see there, at this moment, there's only 2 Spurs, but all 5 Pacers defenders are back. Now you see Eubanks and Lonnie there. So Lonnie tries to go one-on-one with McDermott. However, Lonnie decides to kick it out to Keldon Johnson. Push pause, and Keldon's wide open. I mean, like I said, all 5 Pacers were there, but they didn't make good reads or they didn't communicate correctly. And so no one picked up Keldon Johnson there from 3. He's wide open to shoot the ball. He shoots it, and the ball goes in. And you see Jakar Sampson there in the corner, kind of claps his hands. The Pacers obviously were off track there, as they were late in getting to Keldon Johnson. Nobody picked him up. And so he ends up making the three-pointer. And also a good job by Lonnie to kind of initiate that attack on offense and kind of get the defense off track. And the Spurs, were there to get that pass for Keldon to make that 3. All right, here the Pacers are on offense. So let's see, the Spurs are going to create a play out on the break. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice block there by Drew Eubanks. All right, so Eubanks blocks the ball. So now the Spurs are on the open court on the break. So you have Keldon getting the rebound, or getting just the loose ball. He's headed down. Now as we push pause, he kind of speeds up because he sees that you see Keldon kind of initiate more speed here as he drives, because all he's got is one defender between him and the rim, and that's Doug McDermott. So Johnson knows he probably has this advantage, and so he does that. He drives past McDermott and finishes the layup there. And you saw that was a crafty layup to make because he had a Justin Holiday trailing there for that help defense, and Keldon still gets that ball to go down. All right, here Keldon has the ball again. He's pushing the break. All right, so he tries to send a pass over to Marco Bellinelli, who is cutting, but the Pacers get a deflection. Keldon recovers the deflection, and now he's kind of in prime position to try to score, because all he has really to stop him is Justin Holiday there at the rim, and Keldon gets that ball to go in over Holiday. So more just, not a scripted play or possession, just something where it was created chaos, where the defense had a piece of it, but then the Spurs ended up getting it back. Keldon makes a good call. All right, here we have a pick and roll between Lonnie Walker and Chimezie Metu. You see Keldon Johnson there in the corner with the defender Brian Bowen guarding him. And this is going to be an interesting pass by Lonnie, because, I mean, if he was really trying to get it from Johnson, it's a really crafty bounce pass. But the way Metu plays this pass, it looks like he was thinking he was supposed to get the ball. So just watch what happens here. Pick and roll, bounce pass to Metu, but then it ends up in Johnson's hands. So now when Johnson does catch this ball, he noticed that he has the first step over his defender if he wants to attack, and he decides to do that and just uses his strength to kind of push past his defender Brian Bowen there and finish the layup on the baseline. All right, here Spurs get a stop. You see Chimezie Metu with the ball, kicks it to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon sees Keldon there. Now Keldon only has one defender again between him and the rim. Once he catches this ball, he only has Edmund Sumner. So really, he just has to beat Sumner for the layup. See what he does. Drives at Sumner, use that little spin move, and finishes the layup. All right, here the Pacers are on offense again. So the Spurs are going to create a stop here. It's a pick and roll. He doesn't use the pick. Drives. Now you see Luka and Chimezie both getting in the offensive player's way, and they're just kind of, they're not fouling. They're just there to provide a presence to force them into a turnover. Sure enough, the guard can't handle it. He turns the ball over. Metu gets the ball, kicks it to Lonnie, and Lonnie's going to deliver a really nice bounce pass to Johnson, who's on the break. He's already beat his initial defender Sumner, and Bowen's not going to have enough time to try to stop him. And Keldon finishes that dunk. So also a nice bounce pass by Lonnie Walker. All right, so this first possession, the Pacers are out on the break. The Spurs are going to probably get a stop here. Yep. So Bellinelli kind of sneaks his hand there on that pass, and he forces a steal. Keldon ends up with the ball. All right, Keldon's got the ball. He's driving up. He's got, so it's a 3-on-2 fast break at this point. 2 defenders for the Pacers, 3 for the Spurs. Keldon can try to drive in the paint, and TJ McConnell's the only person there stopping him. He can try to attack him. He can slip a pass to Drew Eubanks. And then the other defender, Edmund Sumner, there is worried about Bellinelli in the corner. So Keldon heads toward the paint to draw in both McConnell and Sumner. Now Sumner is more worried about Eubanks getting that pass and trying to get a layup or a dunk. So that's to leave Bellinelli open in the corner. All Keldon has to do is find him. He does. And that's a 3 for Bellinelli. Good pass by Keldon. Fine. All right, here the Spurs are in a half-court possession, a pick and roll between DeJounte Murray and Drew Eubanks. You see Miles Turner dropping back on that pick and roll, and you see Malcolm Brogdon trying to recover onto Murray, trying to go over the screen. All right, Murray sees Bellinelli cutting on the outside, and Drew Eubanks is trying to set a screen on Miles Turner. All right, Belly tries to take the 3. Not Miles Turner, Justin Holiday. So Justin Holiday gets the block there on Bellinelli's 3, but the Pacers actually don't recover the ball. It ends up, scattered play ends up back in the hands of Keldon. Now Keldon sees that, as this scattered play is happening, he has Rudy Gay right there wide open under the rim. Finds him and dunk for Rudy. So again, just a scattered play, and Keldon makes a good read when it ends up in his hands on what to do with the ball. All right, Pacers are on offense here. Let's see what happens. Oladipo. All right, so what just happened right now was that Murray actually tipped that ball at first from Oladipo, and now Keldon makes the extra hustle play to try to dive on the floor and recover the ball, which he slips to Murray for a fast break point. And there it is. So again, that was just good teamwork by both Murray and Johnson, because again, Murray made that initial tip, and then Keldon got the full recovery of the ball and got the steal, and then fed it to Murray for the break.